Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Musa Mewa, serving as Amir Jamaat Ahmadiyyat Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is in West Africa. As an Ahmadi Muslim, I have been following debates here in the West. Our dear brother Raziullah Sahib and others from the Tabligh team have been engaging with people discussing. But what is of concern for me on the occasion of this Jalsa Salana is the realization that many comments have been made about the global Jamaat membership, more specifically about misconceptions or lack of understanding about Jamaats in Africa. I would say the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat is well established in Africa, especially in most of the West African countries, with very good membership and knowledge. We've had this concept when we follow debates. Many people have said, oh, come on Ahmadis, oh, come on Ahmadis, oh, come on Ahmadis, referring to common Ahmadis. There's a clarification that needed to be made very clearly. We don't have common Ahmadis in our Jamaat. Our Jamaat is well structured to the effect that we have Ansarullah, which is the eldest auxiliary body. We have Qudamul Ahmadiyyat and Lajna Imaillah, and even for the kids, we have Nasirat and Atfal. Beyond those groupings, we don't have anything like common Ahmadis. But I share where that is coming from. The understanding is that they have this feeling that when they sit and debate with our scholars, they are being paid to do this work like some propaganda, na'uzubillah. So they feel that many of the Ahmadis across the world, especially in Africa, has been misled into accepting the Jamaat. But the reality is that it will surprise them to note that since the 1950s, 40s, 50s, the Jamaat has created the opportunity for Africans and many other Ahmadis across the world to proceed to Qadian, to proceed to Ravwa, to study as missionaries. So I am to inform the world that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community across the world, we have Morabian trained across the world. The language Urdu has not been excluded from the rest of the world. Many scholars on the African continent from amongst the Ahmadi Muslims have studied the Urdu language. They can read the books of the Promised Messiah and understand them very well. They understand the Arabic language. So there is no question of saying people like Razi and others have been paid to go out and mislead people. The knowledge, the language has been exposed to the Africans as well. And I must say, since 2012, we've had Jamia Ahmadiyyat International on the African soil in Ghana. That Jamia is training Morabian across the world now, from the USA, from many other places across Africa. And the same content of the courses in Ravwa, Qadian, and other places are being taught on the African continent. So let them move away from this misconception about categorizing people they feel have been misled into entering into the Jamaat. A clear example is here in London. We have just concluded the 60th Jalsa Salana of the UK Jamaat, which now serves as an international Jalsa Salana. Here we are, 51,181 people attended this Jalsa. Do you think this propaganda can work towards this, to have Sierra Leoneans, to have Ahmadi Muslims across the world buy their ticket, arrange their traveling arrangements, visa applications for greater part of the world, coming to the United Kingdom to make their way here and be part of this blessed divine gathering called Jalsa Salana? So this misconception must be removed. The Jamaat has never made effort to hide its literature by agency of language, i.e. the Urdu language. On the contrary, it has made considerable efforts to make sure that people who enter into the Jamaat learn the language and access the books of the Promised Messiah, and that is working across the world. Over 14 Jamiat that the Jamaat is running across the world. So with that clarification made, there is no question of common Ahmadi. The Imam of the age, Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian alayhi Islam, declares that every Ahmadi is a preacher, every Ahmadi is a missionary in his own right. It is true, there are levels of scholarship in every career, in every profession, or every understanding. So we know the frontline guys who are engaging with these so-called scholars from the other side are at the highest level of our scholarship under Khilafat guidance. But that does not give anybody authority to have the figment of his imagination to say Ahmadi Muslims are common Ahmadis. They don't understand. They have been misled by propaganda, by the Mubalig, the Morabian who are representing us. This is why, in fact, as you see, as I understand it, you cannot sit before a competitor like Razi, Iqlab Sahib, in a debate and then you lose that debate, and then you turn to address the common Ahmadis. Defeat Razi Ullah, then you have all these Ahmadis come with you. But if you cannot defeat them, stop talking to us. We are not addressing your audience. It's our clear understanding that, in fact, on the African continent, we follow these debates very well, and all the propaganda going around about Ahmadis leaving leaving the Jamaat and entering, taking. Who else do you give your bayat to? Where is the institution of Khilafat? It rests with the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat. So to say somebody is walking out of Jamaat and entering to the house of Islam, which Islam? Islam without a Khalifa? Islam without authority to give bayat? So this is how we understand it. Yesterday, about 51,000 people entered into the bayat of the Khalifa of the time. If they want, let them call a Jalsa Salana, a conference, and gather all these Ahmadis they have recovered from the Jamaat plus more, and let them enter into their bayat. So there is no established authority. What we know today is that the Imam of the age has appeared, and the argument around Khatmun Nabiyyin has not been won by the opponents of Jamaat, and about the death of Isa alayhi salam and his ascension to the heavens has also not been won. The Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat prevails. As some scholar once said, as that Ali said, when I debate with fools, I lose. But when I debate with scholars, I win. So for the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat, when we debate with scholars, we win. And also this aligns with the teachings of the promised Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. He said his followers would always prevail over all others in reasoning and argument. Today, that is what the world has seen. We have seen the defeat of the London debate. We have seen the defeat of Asrar Rashid, and how their own scholars, scholar after scholar from their end, have conceded. Not a single person has come to say Razi lost or the rest of the team against the other team if the first debate had lost. So have this understanding. If you want to know how the Jamaat is operating in Africa, go to Ghana, go to Sierra Leone, go to West Africa, go to East Africa, go to Southern Africa and many places and see the establishment of the Jamaat. So when you call on Ahmadis to leave the Jamaat and enter into Islam, what's Islam? An Islam without a holding center, an Islam without Khilafat, an Islam without the blessings of unity. So what Islam would I enter into apart from the Islam of the Khalifa of the time, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, Yadahullah Ta'ala bin Nazril Aziz. So let us have this clarification. Engage with our scholars, defeat them by reasoning and argument, which is impossible. Then we are satisfied. But don't leave the table. When you lost the debate and you start running live streams to talk to people outside there, it doesn't help. Giving labels to people, that's a very wrong characterization, which I had detested very much, and I'm very much happy that I have this opportunity to speak to this on the occasion of this Jalsa Salana, post-Jalsa Salana. You cannot go on to give categorization to people that does not exist. We don't have common Ahmadis in Jamaati Ahmadiyat. That point must be made very clear. And get this point also, a lot of misconceptions have come around the Qudam in Africa. We have a very firm and solid Qudam, like a standing army available to the directions of the Khalifa of the time. Jalsa Salanas are organized for very big Jamaats in Ghana, in Nigeria, in Sierra Leone, Burkina Faso, which I have attended, many places in East Africa like Uganda. These are all activities undertaken by Qudam and many other Jamaat members. The youths in Africa, the youths of Jamaat are in no doubt about their belief and understanding of the true message of the promised Messiah and Imam Mahdi. And we will be very much thankful to the Tabligh team in UK on behalf of the African continent that we have learned a lot through Razi's engagement, through Iqlab Saab and the rest of the team, how best they have defeated the opponents of the Jamaat. Love for all, hatred for none. You are assured that the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat is very much strong on the continent of Africa and across the world. The evidence is right here with you, 51,181 just attending Jalsa Salana UK.